Yo, so guys, and welcome back to a brand new HMS Mini video. Today we're going to talk about Aprilia, which had a pretty good start to the season, at least with Aleix Espargaro. Also, Savadori does have a shoulder injury, and well, he isn't quite the level, I guess you could say, of the riders on the grid, which is a little bit unfortunate. It doesn't really make sense to me, as what why they chose him over Smith. But Aprilia, they do make some wild decisions, and well, soon enough we might see him replaced by Dovizioso. But Aprilia in the first race weekend come in 7th place with Aleix Espargaro, only 5.9 seconds off of Maverick Vinales in the Qatar Grand Prix. Now Aprilia is a bike which usually goes pretty decent around Qatar. They did get their best result, which I believe is 6th place here last year. So they didn't quite match that, but the bike itself, it looks significantly better, than the previous year's one. It looks like they fixed up the engine issues they had last year, and the bike itself, the front end of the bike is completely new, as you would have seen in the race. The aerodynamic piece and the whole design of the bike is pretty different, and they've took a couple ideas, it looks like, from Ducati, which is interesting. And the bike in general, it looks pretty good. It looks good on race runs, on qualifying. We know Aleix Espargaro is pretty good at getting it up quite high, and honestly what Aprilia need is 2 riders scoring these points, which Aleix Espargaro is doing, because if they can get both bikes in the top 10, they'll be a little bit more competitive in the constructors side of things, obviously where they usually come at the bottom. But Dovizioso going to be riding it in April, soon enough, just around the corner in Jerez, and there were rumours also about another test in Mugello. So honestly, if it all goes well for Dovizioso, like if he likes the bike in that and he sees potential and Aprilia listen to him, I feel like it would make sense to come back, because Aleix Espargaro, 7th place in Qatar, good race, only 5.9 seconds off the race leader. You would have thought Dovizioso, slightly better than Aleix. He could get a little bit closer, maybe fight for the podiums, maybe possibly in some Grand Prix. Fingers crossed, because if we have Aprilia also fighting for podiums this year, which they have shown on paper that they do have the potential in testing, and that they just need to kind of replicate it in a race weekend. But if they can get up there fighting for the podiums, that would be pretty amazing to see for MotoGP, obviously having all of the manufacturers fighting for podiums. And I guess it would kind of get the attention maybe of other manufacturers outside of MotoGP, maybe looking to enter in the future. Maybe BMW, hopefully one day Kawasaki, although they don't look too interested, but it would be nice to see them, return. But when they see all of these teams which have entered these last couple of years all fighting at the front, KTM, Suzuki, and then obviously Aprilia making their way up, maybe they'll see that there is some potential there. Those concession rules, they seem to help out the teams which join the sport. So if we can get Aprilia up there this year, I definitely feel like it might catch the attention of some other manufacturers outside of MotoGP, maybe looking to enter and try and get their name fighting at the front of the best MotoGP grid we've had in forever. Honestly, all the different manufacturers fighting at the front and all different riders, it is pretty amazing. What do you guys think about Aprilia? Do you think we'll see them fighting for a podium this year somewhere or another? Qatar obviously is a track where they usually do go well at, so 7th place, decent from them. Like I said, 5.9 seconds off the leader isn't too bad at all, and hopefully Aleix Espargaro can do these kind of performances every weekend, and maybe get a little bit lucky and get a lucky podium here and there. And as for Savadori, well, he was at the back, he isn't quite up to the speed, I guess you could say, of the other riders on the grid. And like I said, he does have a shoulder injury. Honestly, I think it would have been better to have Bradley Smith riding, seeing as that he had done more races, and keep Salvadori doing testing. But Aprilia have kind of winged it and got Salvadori there. Who knows how long we'll see him there for, though, knowing Aprilia and obviously having Dovi knocking on the doors. But yeah, guys, make sure you leave it down in the comments. What were your thoughts on Aprilia? Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content as always. And I'll see you with some brand new videos very soon.